Hi guys. Hello. Hi guys. Hello. I am back. This is Meredith for season 9, episode 7, review recap part 2. Y'all, I was having internet problems again. This is part 2. So make sure you watch part 1 before you watch part 2. And of course, I'm back downstairs where the internet should be better. Yeah. So, welcome back to Church Girls Want to Get Married too. My name is Janice. If you don't know my name, please be sure to check my other videos out. Check out part 1, check out the rumor about Jamie's fiance, and check out my review. Okay, so my internet started acting up. I even gave the baby a bath, brushed his teeth, and rubbed them all down for bed and everything. So, we ended off at part 1 where Amber and Matt is in the car. And of course, Amber brought up the whole, do you want children? So he said, yes, one day I want to be able to provide, take care of him. That is good. That's a father. That's plenty of things. There are other things he wanted to do. I talked about how Matt doesn't sound as if he want to be married. I think he's just saying stuff so that Amber can be alert, so Amber could leave because he doesn't know how to say, I don't want you. I don't love you. I'm not going to stay with you. You're not the one for me. And he says in 5 to 8 years, he might have kids. And Amber's like, wait a second, what? 8 years, I'm going to be thumbs up as you come in the room. Please give me a thumbs up as you come in the room. Thank you. Welcome back. In 8 years, Amber is going to be 35, right? And as women, we are automatically considered high risk at age 35 when we're having our babies. I shared how I got married when I was 35. My doctor, who's been my doctor since I was 16, wanted me to go ahead and get pregnant right away. I said, no, I want to spend some time with this man, make sure he's not crazy, make sure I really want to have kids with him. I wanted birth control. She was like, no, you're too old. I ain't giving you no birth control. So I begged and pleaded. She gave it to me for 6 months, and then we just kind of did what we needed to do to keep ourselves from getting pregnant. The January of our first year anniversary, we started trying. We started trying in January, got pregnant in April, had my baby when I was 37, got pregnant when I was 36. So had to go to the high risk doctor. I'm healthy, never smoked. My weight is in check, all of that stuff. But because I was 35, you're automatically considered high risk. And then 3 years later, we're trying, and it's been a year we're trying. And I'm now 41, going on 42, and we've tried for a year and a half now. Yeah, this is August, year and a half. Nothing. We are currently seeing a fertility doctor just to have some tests and see what's going on with either me or my husband. You never know. Okay, thumbs up as you come in the room. Thank you. So Amber's like, wait a minute, you gonna need somebody younger because I'll be 35 because she understands as a woman that clock is ticking. So I really think Matt is saying what he needs to say so Amber could go ahead and go on about her business because he's not into her. And I want you guys to watch Matt's expression throughout this whole ride. He's annoyed. He's biting his lips. He's turning away. You know that face that the guys get when they want to hit one of their boys is giving them mouth and they want to hit the boy. One of their guys, they want to fight him and they're just, what? And he's like, well, she's like, well, you gonna need somebody older, younger. He's probably thinking that. And Emerson, when you signed up to get married, did you think about that other person? Did you think that other person might want to have kids? That's important, right? And that's why that those survey they do on the when they're vetting them, they need to answer those questions truthfully, like Jamie and Elizabeth lied about the whole kid situation. You need to be mindful of those questions, right? I don't think Amber needs to wait more than 2 years. If the marriage work out it ain't gonna work out. Wait more than 2 years, and then she'll be 30, and then she have time to have about 2 or 3 kids if that's how many kids she want to have. Matt said kids don't scare me. He said it's being tied to the person forever because no matter who it is, because you have a kid, you are connected with that person forever. Ding, 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 ding. Something else I am sure that happened with his mom and dad, seeing they've been divorced and they've been married for almost 30 years, right? So ding, ding, ding. Matt looks angry. He is steaming. I can see the steam coming out of his ears, his eyes, his nose, his mouth. He's biting his lips. He's turning away. His eyes is looking up. He is annoyed with Amber. Okay? So then he says, Amber says, if we're married, doesn't powerful. Doesn't that mean they're bonded for life? And what does that mean? That he is saying, well, if we have kids, we're going to be bonded and joined for life. And she's like, well, we're married. Aren't we bonded and joined for life? I can see his point. I can see her point. You know, you're married. If the marriage don't work or you don't have any kids, ta-ta, bye-bye, bye-bye, au revoir, adios, goodbye. But if you have kids, you know, you continually is connected to that person. So then Amber meets the family and she says to her, you know, in her own private camera time, she say, Matt just dropped the bomb and she's confused. I don't know why she's confused, boo boo. Why are you confused? This is an experiment. We're trying to see if it's going to work. Okay. Experiment is we don't know for sure it's going to work. We're trying to see if it's going to work. Amber talks to her twin. I didn't catch up the twin name. I think I have it in the beginning notes. They listen, talking, having girl time. They look just alike. They talk about if the height affects them. You know, Matt is 6'9" and Amber is 5'2". She said it doesn't. I don't know how because my husband is 6 feet and he's like, and I'm like, kiss me, kiss me. And she's like, you know, when you're horizontal, um, does it work? Now, I'm going to do another video on this, but the Amber brought up the whole bathroom issue. Thumbs up as you come in the room, please. And then her sister says it's weird, but we don't see her saying it's weird. And I felt like that part was edited because when it came back, she says it was sweet that Matt took the bathroom versus telling Amber to go take the other bathroom. Right? I think guys would say, well, you can have this bathroom, I'm gonna have that other bathroom. And I felt that part was edited. Like she said weird about something else, and they kind of edit it in and stick it in somewhere later. You know how they are with those editing. They can take something from one place and stick it and say that. And I felt that part was edited. Okay. Amber says she realized that they have lots of communication issues. That's important. She says they have a lot of communication issues. It's extremely important because in everything we do, we are communicating, but are we communicating effectively? Okay. She talked about the whole baby talk. The twins said, oh, he's going to be an old dad. He won't be old. He'll be 40. I think 40 is a perfect age for men to have kids because they've gone out of that dog stage, as my daddy talked about. They've matured. They're man. They should have accomplished by now the ability to provide, protect, and protect. Okay. They should be able by 40 to take care of themselves and their wives and their kids. So I don't think they're old. Amber said maybe it's a sign that they're not meant to be together. You think, Amber, you think it's a sign for you not to be together. Of course it's a sign. Walk away. Bye. She said she was hurt. For what? You don't know this man. You are learning him. You are learning him. It's only been 2 weeks. You are learning. You decided to do this, to be married to a stranger. So now you have to get to know the stranger and know what you want and what they want. Twins is concerned that she let her walls down. Yeah. Amber has abandonment issues. And so she meets a man and she automatically lets her wall down. And she's thinking because she feels the way about Matt, that Matt is supposed to feel the same way about him, but they don't work like that because guys feel differently. And we fall in love. That's why you need to take the cookie off the table. Yes, they are married, but they did not need to have sex on the first night. I think they did it. They did it. Lies. So then Jamie and Beth is having the whole housewarming. The bad dad was looking at her weird, like, I don't, because this is YouTube, I could say it on Facebook. Because this is YouTube, I really don't want to say what I think is going on between Beth and her dad, but you can read my mind. Because he's looking at her like, you gave my heart to somebody else. Okay, weird. Beth's mom spoke. I didn't know she could talk. Because all this time she ain't said a word. She asked, has the marriage been consummated? And the dad was like, hey, you know he want to know. Then Jamie brushed something off her pants or the front of her pants, and the daddy went crazy. He had a fit about Jamie touching his wife, his daughter. Jamie's stepmom asked about what Beth does, and she said, listen to this, thumbs up as you come in the room, please. Please, a thumbs up. She said, hopefully, marketing sales. Now, did she not say, I don't have it in this notebook? I started out with another notebook. Did she not say she is currently working for her dad? This is what she's doing. She's marketing. She lied. Lie, 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 lie. Thongs on fire. Liar, liar, liar. Thongs on fire. Thumbs up. Dad says if Beth doesn't show up, he will withhold her pay stub, and maybe that will cause her to come to work. Then he comes and says she'll be starting the job. So she's not working. She's not actually working. She lied about what she does because her father is going to be hiring her. Beth, Jamie's stepmom, and her personal sign said, Beth is free spirited. Oh, she's a real free spirited girl. That's different for Jamie, and it might not work. I told y'all this is not going to work because Jamie likes more of a classy, stable woman, not this wild, free spirit, don't have a job, 30 years old, don't know what you're doing with your life type of woman. I feel as if Jamie is having a lot of regrets. And somebody said, I will read it later, that I bet Becky, remember the alleged fiance is speaking out. Look at the video below. I did it below. The alleged fiance is speaking out, and somebody said, I bet you his fiance is looking good to him now. But I don't think so because she was crazy too. He's always getting up with these crazy. So when Beth says she's going to be getting a job, Jamie's father was like, getting a job? She a liar. Then the kids told the parents asked about the kids, or they're gonna have kids. Beth once again lies, says 1 to 2 years. Jamie jumped in and said, oh, I was gonna say 2 to 3 years. And then in Beth's personal video, she said, we don't really want to have kids, and they're gonna eventually have to tell them. They both don't want to have kids. Beth's mom asked about decision. And Beth said, oh, sure, we'll stay together. And then Jamie said, sure, we'll stay together. Lies is not gonna work. It is not gonna work. Jamie and Elizabeth is not, they need to just doom. They're doomed. They are doomed. They're doomed. So then it cuts to Jamie's best father's time, weird relationship. She said they're really close, blah, blah, blah. It's just weird. And I just pray to God that it comes out what is so weird about Elizabeth and her dad. Because something is up. Something is suspicious and something is up about them. Then it cuts to my favorite couple, Deonna and Greg. At the B-Day party, they chit-chat. Greg is Nigerian. I knew there was something about him. I couldn't put my finger on it. I knew there was something. Somebody else said that. The guys chat. They asked if the marriage is going well. And Greg said she's not affectionate, no compliments, no relationship in 10 years. All his boys was like, wait, what? Housewarming. Mommy comes over. Keith and Iris is just, they're just there. Keith and Iris is just there. Iris is worried about people coming to her house that she doesn't know in her own space. I wish it would come out that she's OCD because she absolutely, positively be OCD. Okay, they're just bored. Friends come over. Iris' mama greeted. Then she wanted to leave. They talk about the married life. They talk about sex, and Keith said, on Unfiltered, watch Unfiltered. They've been hooking up. Now, what y'all think that means? I think they've been participating in variations. He said on Unfiltered, allegedly, I didn't watch, I was reading, that he is not ready to have sex with her, but they've been hooking up. What that means. And here's a little rumor for you. Allegedly, Iris is not a virgin. Allegedly. Allegedly, it's scripted for the cameras, but she's not really a virgin. Allegedly. Alleged. What y'all think about this? Okay. Thumbs up as you come in the room, guys. Thumbs up. I need some thumbs up. Share this out as you come in the room if you have a community. Okay. Then they talk about the ring laws. Iris, they're just boring. Then, honey, Keith and his friend was over in the kitchen section. And the friends, Keith's friends, is pouring the lemonade, and Iris' eyes are zeroed in, and you could see her whole personality change. She has an attitude, and she went over. She was like, "There's a 2-drink limit." 2 drink limits. I bought this for me and Keith, and y'all not gonna come in my house and drink all my lemonade. I bought the name brand lemonade for me and Keith, and I brought the no name brand lemonade for y'all, and y'all not gonna come over here and drink our lemonade. And Keith said, how you gonna give them limits? He said, how you gonna give them limits? He's like, cause this our lemonade. She's like, cause this our lemonade. So the ghetto's coming out. The ghetto's coming out. I get ready to the ghetto. She had a whole about some $1.99 lemonade that you could go around the corner and buy. And she's embarrassing. Watch my preview. She is and his boys. His boys was over here drinking the lemonade. That's not what happened. Keith wasn't in the living room while the boys was over here. Keith was over here with his cup drinking the lemonade. So she comes over and embarrassed, act like a hooligan, as my stepfather would say, a hooligan. 2 drink limits. Come on, Iris. Mean, cheap, and selfish. Okay? Mean, cheap, and selfish. Okay, cut back to Amber and Elber. They're eating dinner. Auntie asked on a scale from 1 to 10, how much do you know Matt? She said a 2 to 3. Matt was shocked that she said that. Matt said he know her on a 5 to 10, 5 to 6 because she talks a lot. You talk too much. Ladies, don't talk too much. You will drive the men folks away. Talking too much is no good. So then he cuts back to Beth and Jamie. And they're sitting on the couch. Dog tried to kiss Jamie. He moves his mouth like, ew, disgusting, nasty. Beth asks how long has Jamie and dad and his stepmom been married? See, I didn't know that. Because I'm looking at the lady, I'm like, she looks different from the lady who was talking to Elizabeth at the wedding. So apparently, Jamie's dad and his mom have been divorced for 10 years. And Jamie's father and his stepmom, Jamie's father's new wife, just celebrated their 9-year anniversary. What that means? She was the side chick. Jamie's stepmama was the side chick that broke up Jamie's daddy and his mama. And he got real emotional about it. And Jamie's like, are you okay? You being emotional? You know how you clench your teeth not to say anything? You know how you clench your teeth not to say anything? And Jamie's like, you could see it, you could see his hands start to flicker, like, why is she talking to me about this on camera? She knows this is sensitive. Why are you trying to talk about me? And Jamie said it's sensitive. His parents divorced her because the daddy cheated on the mom, I'm sure. Okay. So then Jamie came back and said, okay, while we having some naked moments, he didn't use the word naked moments, let's talk about your job. He said, you lied to me. Basically, he said, is the job your father giving you, is that a handout? Or try to achieve? She said, try to achieve. That ain't no try to achieve. That's your daddy's job. Jamie said, is that a dad favor? She was like, no, it's an opportunity. Jamie said, that's not an opportunity. That's nepotism. Where else did we use that word, nepotism? Okay, that's not an opportunity. Then Elizabeth went below the belt and she said, everyone, she could fill out, study, and take a test and blah, 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 and go to college and take a test because, Jamie is well educated. That's what his father said. He said, Jamie is well educated. So she's hitting at Jamie like, oh, you went to college. Anybody could go and take a test and study. And so Jamie came back and said, okay, why didn't you finish? You're a dropout. He didn't say you're a dropout. But basically, that's what it's. Thumbs up as you come to the room. Thank you. Thumbs up would be appreciated. He said, why you didn't finish? And then they just started going at it. She started cussing. She's so ghetto and just ghetto. All the way out there, ghetto. Then she said, I've never interviewed for a job that she didn't get. Jamie said, did your dad did those interviews? Jamie can come back with those hits, honey. I love it. I love it. I love it. Jamie come back hitting. Like, did your dad do the interview? And Beth, she started cussing and carrying out F you, F off. Um, it does look a little scripted, a little bit. It looks a little scripted because she's like, meaning she's trying to keep herself from laughing. So I think that's scripted for Beth. They wanted, the producers probably wanted to have drama and stuff, but it was good. It was good drama. Did that. I can appreciate Jamie getting up and walking away. I really can appreciate Jamie getting up and walking away. Because sometimes as women, we don't know when to shut up or we don't know when to walk away. And we want to be all up in his face talking about blah, 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 blah. And I appreciate Jamie getting up and walking away. I appreciate him for doing that. Okay. So then it cuts to Keith and Iris with the whole lemonade. How the party was. She was like, I'm upset your friends drink my lemonade. Keith is like, everything in this house is replaceable. She missed that. Iris missed that. That everything in the house is replaceable. She missed that, including you, Iris. You're replaceable. Okay. And Keith said, she's an only child. But at almost 30, you can't be selfish now. You have kids, you have the last little piece of chicken on your plate, and they're looking at your chicken. And they're like, Mommy, can I have that? What you gonna say? No. No, you gotta give the kid the chicken. You can't be selfish. And she said, could they have not eaten at all? Iris, yo, keep mean selfish. I know some people like that. Mean, selfish, want everything you have, but don't want to share what they have. And Keith said, they have things in different that it may not work out. No, another rumor is they did make it. Okay, another rumor is they did make it. Okay, I like to give y'all rumors, see if y'all is really watching. So, what you think about the rumor report that it allegedly Keith and Iris made it? Okay. It cuts to Deonna and Greg, who is currently my favorite couple. Deonna again is scratching Greg's hand, and I think I asked in one of my other videos, and I don't think anyone answered it because last week Greg was scratching her hand, and this week Deonna was scratching the palm of his hand. And do you guys know what that means? Who knows what it means when a man? I've had a man. I was married, and I've had a man that knows my husband. He shook my hand and he scratched my hand. I was like, what? I looked him up, and ever since then, I stay out of his way. Okay. So what does that mean? What does that mean when a guy scratches your hand or the girl scratches your hand? Okay. Greg said he feels passion and chemistry, and he's wondering if he's going to get lucky tonight. Greg just want to get laid. He just want to get some cookie. He just want to get some cookie. And they talk about their anniversaries coming up. 1 month anniversary is coming up, and he's hoping he's going to get it. And then her birthday, and Deonna, they turned the light off, and this is why I thought they was going to get busy. She said if something happens, she won't oppose it. So that means if Greg initiates, she'll just lay there and let him do to her whatever he wants to do to her. Cuts back to Greg and Beth and Jamie. He said they had an argument and he left. So I don't know if that means left for the night or just went for a walk. He came in with some flowers. And Jamie said, I listened to you and brought you some flowers. Now, can you please listen to me? And he wanted to have naked moments. Now, he didn't use the word, but remember, Pastor Cal told them last week, y'all need to have some naked moments. Turn the phone off, turn the internet, close the windows, close the blinds, turn the TV off, unplug everything, sit and vomit to each other, speak to each other, talk to each other. Okay. Beth scratching her hair. It looked like she was scratching her hair with an egg beater. Is that something new? Or is that a hair scratcher? I don't know, but I would like to know what that is. Jamie says Beth makes a lot of jokes about him leaving her. He's not attracted to her. Remember when Pastor Cal interviewed her, she was worried about if the guy is going to like her because people think she's annoying, so on and so forth. And Jamie said he believes that some of her thoughts are truthful. He believes that some of the things Beth thinks, she really thinks is true. And he's saying, I'm really attracted to you. I care for you. And he's saying, I don't want to have to come home and reconnect every day. And so it sounds as if when he leave in the morning, they're connected. And throughout the day, they kind of get disconnected. And then by the time he comes home, he has to reconnect with her again. And that's tiring. Okay, that's like starting a new relationship every day. So he's saying, I don't want to come home and connect. Beth goes off. Beth goes off and start cussing. Oh, I can't go through this. My anxiety is going. You're bringing me down emotionally, and you need to get on the positivity train and blah, 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 blah. Jamie is shocked. He's like, wait, what? So maybe that part was. Jamie's like, wait, what? So they probably tell Jamie have a Nikki moment and told Beth to kind of go off. I don't know. I'm just thinking ahead. He is shocked. His face is like, wait, what? What are you saying? And so Beth turns. She says, oh, everything you want to turn into a therapy session. No wonder I love Jamie, because I like a man that can talk, honey. Tell me what you're thinking of. Let's talk. I love to talk with my husband. And so she's saying he's turning it into a therapy session. And she's like, aren't you tired, Jamie? Aren't you tired, Jamie? And that made me. And he's like, I am tired. What do you want, Elizabeth? Well, it's just love when a man asks you what you want. She said, I want you to be happy with me. I want you to love me. She didn't say that. I want you to be happy with me. And James said, why can't you take accountability? That's a word that Elizabeth doesn't know because she's still a little girl. Daddy is paying and taking care of get her car registered. Come on, you don't know how to take your car down to motor vehicles and get the new registration or mail it. I think these days you can mail it. Okay, fine. I do not know how to put gas in my car because I live in the Northeast, and in the Northeast, people put gas in your car. But I do know when to renew my registration. Okay. So that's the word Beth doesn't know. Accountability. He said, take accountability. She said, listen with the weird daddy, when I try to get close to you and get intimate, there's a lot of excuses. She's having problems connecting emotionally with her husband. She's having problems connecting intimately with her husband. Does the weird word that begins with a P, ends with the E type of relationship she has with her dad, is that affecting the relationship she's having with her husband? If he's saying, I am trying to connect with you emotionally and intimately, and there's a lot of excuses. I hope y'all reading between these lines, because you can't say everything on YouTube. Charles, hello, my darling. Thank you for coming by. Charles said, during Elizabeth and Jamie's fight, there was two fights. Which one? I couldn't help but laugh. Turned a small thing into something big. I can agree with him when he says she plays too much. Yes. Yes. He was just trying to have a moment with her. So what do you guys think about that whole not able to connect intimately and emotionally with his wife because that relationship between her and her dad is just disgustingly weird? And I hope y'all know what I'm talking about. There's some issues there, and I hope he comes out. So Beth is like, we have a lot of sex. He's like, we've had sex 4 or 5 times. I don't know. I kind of, maybe I'm believing Jamie because, that weird relationship she's having with her father is affecting her relationship she's having with her husband. And she's like, Jamie, you're lying. Are you a sexaholic? And I'm like, She's saying they have sex at least once a day. He's saying no, we've had sex about 4 or 5 times in 2 weeks. And I'm like, well, isn't once a day like normal for married folks? I don't know now. I've been married 6 years, but I'm still like a newlywed. And I'm like, okay, once a day, that's not bad. That's good. Isn't that normal? I had to post it in my group. Isn't that normal? Because I thought once a day was normal. Charles says, I'm getting some incest vibes with Elizabeth and her dad. High five. I feel like he has a weird crush on her, but since she's kind of innocent, she doesn't see it and thinks they just have a strong bond. Thank you. Weird. So then Beth goes in, ladies. Never go in and attack your husband's ego. He will remember and resent you forever. Then Charles, maybe you can help me with this, Charles and King Mac and whoever else is on. She said we have basic Caucasian sex. What that mean? Because I'm a black girl from the islands. I don't know what that means. Basic, she said, you have basic Caucasian sex. You don't buy me flowers. This is the first time you buy me flowers. You don't give me a back rub or anything. So she is saying he doesn't romance her. He doesn't initiate a lot. Like it begins in the morning. Indies, you're back. She said, LOL, I died. Indies, what's that? What's basic Caucasian sex? He says, bam, bam, thank you, ma'am. Jamie, I like you. Like, no, don't tell me you're like, bam, bam, thank you, ma'am. Like, no, you're not like romantic, like send flowers, like text me in the daytime. I'm thinking about you, girl. And for ladies, sex begins in the morning. If you want it tonight, you gotta start romancing us in the morning. So by the time tonight comes, we're ready. Guys are like microwaves. Women are like old wood stoves, old wood ovens. Okay, men are ready. Bam, ready. We're not like that. Most of the time, 9 out of 10 times, we're not like that. Okay, you gotta start romancing me when you wake up to this morning at 5 o'clock. You gotta start romancing me for tonight. Hey, King Mac. Hey, King Mac. Let's see. Okay. Charles says that comment from her was rude. Yes, rude. Rude. In front of the cameras too. I wouldn't forget. No, how you gonna forget that? He's never gonna live that down. Jamie is never gonna live down what she said, basic Caucasian sex. Bam, bam, thank you, ma'am. Which probably means he's less than a minute man. Did y'all see my book, The Naked Wife? Where is the Minute Man? I'll read you a story from it. Where is the Minute Man? Have you seen the Minute Man? Wait, let me finish this. So then Jamie leaves. And then it goes flash to the whole scene with Amber having a fit because Matt didn't come home. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Now, I got a little. He can come. Come, Michael. I got a little thing about that whole video thing with Amber. So I'm going to make. Okay, I'll fix it. Say hello. Say hi to my friends. Okay. So, but just cut this. I will. I'll cut it in. It is growing. Okay, Lexi, could you go up and bring me Michael's nail clip, please? So then the whole Amber and Matt thing, she's having a fit. He didn't come home. She called him, texted him 4 times. M for Michael. Yeah, M for Michael. Oh, turn my ear on. So I'm going to do another video on the whole camera thing. So make sure y'all watch. So I'm not going to tell y'all here because I want y'all to watch my other video. Amber calls her dad. And my dad always told me When you're having marital problems, do not get your parents, or be careful. No touchy touchy. No touchy touchy. Never get your family involved, because when you forgive your mate, go get the blanket and come back. It's on the couch. Go get that. When you can forgive your mate for lying, for cheating, for staying out all night, and y'all get busy and make up, your parents is not going to forget that you hurt my baby. And so I think that's a huge mistake that Amber made, and I'm going to do a video on that. Nail clip. Okay, I'm going to do a video on that. So make sure you guys watch for the video. I'll probably do it tomorrow. And Hubby Licious will be back next week, so he will have. Okay. Okay. Wait a minute. Let me go back. Ooh, y'all going fast. Okay. Yes, Charles, it was rude. It was, you hurt his ego like you never, my dad told me that. Never go below the belt. You don't do that. If there's any issues, you talk to your counselor about it, but you never insult his manhood. Remember, we talked about this earlier. Quiet time. Okay. Lexi went to get the nail clip.
Hey, Mom, you got a surprise for me?
Do I have a surprise for you?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get you a surprise tomorrow. No. I don't have any surprises tonight.
Why?
Surprise?
Yes, that's why.
Okay. Thumbs up, guys. Just come in the room. Thumbs up. Okay, let me read so we can bust out laughing. Okay, King Mark. Me and my wife are both black. I have no idea what basic location sex is. Me help. I don't know if Charles is black or white. Charles said she's probably been with a man of color and she really enjoyed it. No. Go ahead, Lexi, find your nail clip. She can't find it. And she kind of has that as her new expectation in sex. Oh, I said Michael's nail clip, the baby one, not the big one. Go help her to find it. Let Michael help you to find his nail clip. Turn the light on so y'all can see. Turn this light on, Lexi. Oh, that's what that means. King Mark. Wait, Charles. She's probably been with a man of color and she really enjoyed it and kind of, well, you know what they say about the men of color. I ain't gonna say nothing. King Mark says, sound like Elizabeth wants to go back to black. What they say, once you go black, you can't go back, right? Is that what it is? Y'all giving me wisdom tonight, honey. Y'all dropping some wisdom on me tonight. Oh my Lord. Y'all funny. Charles said, but then at the honeymoon, she said she enjoyed it, so I'm confused. Right. She enjoyed it, and Jamie told her he loved her, and she told him she loved him. So was it love? Or was the first time good, and then after she had it a couple of times? After she's had it a couple of times, she's like, Take it, baby. After she's had it a couple of times, she's like,
No,
this is not what I'm used to. So it's the little one. What's that?
It's growing and growing a lot.
Yeah, it's good that your nail is growing. That means you're growing. You're going to be a big boy.
I cut it. I need to chop it.
You need to chop it. I'm cutting your nails.
Okay, next one.
Next one. Didn't I just cut your nails on Sunday?
You did this?
I did all of them. Okay, there we go.
I do my hands.
No, we did your hands already on Sunday.
It's growing. It's growing now.
It's growing.
It's
okay. There's nothing to cut. I just cut them on Sunday. So that's what basic Caucasian sex is. This is all new to me. Okay, wait. This is all new to me. This is new to me, honey. I was like, wait, what? I wrote that down. I wrote it in bold print. I'm like, wait a minute, question mark. I need to look that up. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Me either. Once you go black, you can't go back. Darker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
I want to don't clip anymore.
Okay, that's it. Go back over there with your big sister.
I want to say, I'm gonna be quiet right here.
Okay, you're gonna stay here. Okay, turn the arrow because it's blowing directly on us. Turn the arrow. Okay, let me catch up to the questions.
I want to do this.
Okay, go right there and do it. You can do it in the living room. The other air is on. All right, let's go. She said, yeah. So I'm confused too. In this beauty, I'm thinking the same thing. He doesn't romance her. I'm trying to figure out Caucasian sex myself. The one time I tried was non-basic. Whoa! Indies beauty is dropping wisdom tonight. So you're saying you've tried it and it wasn't basic. Woo! Low. You tried it. Charles says, ask your big sister to turn it on. Charles says, Amber is too clingy. I understand she has abandonment issues. But wow, the whole time I was like, girl, sit down. I'm going to do a video on that. I got something, I have something, but I need to investigate it a little bit more, and I'm going to do another video, okay, on the whole night scene, okay? Ralph struck in. Hey, Ralph. Howdy. That's what the Southerner says. Howdy. Hi, Ralph. I miss you guys. I just miss everybody. I just miss everyone. That we build our community together, and we just really need to reconnect. I know I've been busy with the kids because it's summer, but I have to reconnect with you guys. She went below the belt because he was fishing with his comments about her working for her dad. Well, she shouldn't have lied. She shouldn't have lied. I'm gonna get my notebook. It's in my other notebook. I started out. I was like, no, I'm gonna need a big notebook. She lied. She said she worked for her dad's company. She's a consultant. She's a consultant for give me a second, guys. Chipmunks video. Hold on. Okay, I'm back, and then I'm gonna read. Have you seen the Minuteman for you guys from my book? Yes. India, she lied. She ain't got no job. That's why Jamie's father's dad was like, wait, what? And so was his stepmom because they know the type of woman he's used to dating. Elizabeth is not his type. He need a classy woman like myself if I was single, but since I'm taken. Indy says vicious. She's vicious. Yeah, don't do that. Okay. Charles, what were your opinion with Deonna and Greg this episode? I love them. They are my favorite couples. Watch part one, Charles. My internet went out, which is, I guess, okay, because I came down here and it's cool down. I love them. They are my favorite couple. I think they talked and they had some heart-to-heart moments, and I love that. I absolutely love that. So be sure to watch part one, and you'll see what my opinion is on that one. Let me see if I can get the link and post it here. I absolutely love them. I think they're growing sex. They were in a relationship. going in and out. And she thought they were in a relationship, but they weren't in a relationship. Let's repeat. Let me repeat that. And Deonna said she had situationships. She was having sex with these guys, and it ended because she thought because she was having sex with them, they were in a relationship, but they were not. They were not in a relationship. And guys is just how we are made differently. Men are hunters. Okay, a man can sleep with a different woman and pass you tomorrow, act like he don't even know you from Timbuktu. And so as women, we have to be careful. That's why we can't sleep with everybody. Because you get all emotionally about it. That's what happened to Amber. Amber's whoop. Matt is laying that pipe. Mm, mm. He laying that pipe. And she's in love. And she's thinking, well, I love him. He must love me too. And so she said she wanted to do something different with her husband, which I appreciate that. And that's why she haven't had sex yet, because she wanted to do something different. And that's a lot of what my testimony was. I wasn't really sexually active a lot, but I had my daughter when I was 16. Okay, I'll be 42 in October. I'm 41. My daughter is going to be 25 next month. Can you believe it? I have a 25-year-old. Where's my book? This is my daughter. If you haven't seen my baby girl, that's my baby girl. She's gonna be 25 next month. I'm 41. I had her when I was 16. It wasn't my intention to get pregnant, but when you place yourself in certain situations, things happen. Okay. Charles says Elizabeth deserves an award for her line about her job. Charles, Charles, Elizabeth deserved an award for lying about her job because I really thought she was balling and excelling at her. Me too. Me too. So I'm wondering now, did she lie to the experts? Because both Pastor Cal and Dr. Pepper, thumbs up as you come in the room, guys. I would really appreciate a thumbs up. Both Pastor Cal and Dr. Pepper commented on Jamie's class and Elizabeth's class. So you want to tell me Daddy's been paying her bills all this time? No wonder they have a weird relationship. Because Pastor Cal, both Pastor Cal. Huh? Lexi, what happened to his TV? Both Pastor Cal and Dr. Pepper commented on their class, and they said one of the reasons they will work is because they're in the same class. No, for regular working folks, regular working folks don't talk about class because everybody's in the same class. You in the middle class, okay, or the poor class. They don't talk about class. You making $25,000 a year. You ain't no. We don't talk about class. You poor. But it's interesting that Pastor Cal and Dr. Pepper commented on their class and said they can live the type of life that they're both living, and they will be used to that. So Jamie has a great job, well educated. So that means Elizabeth Daddy's paying for that very expensive apartment with no job. She ain't working nowhere. Huh? It's coming to light now, Elizabeth and your daddy, with that weird relationship y'all have, for his eyes to burn when Jamie kissed you on the cheeks and his ears are bleeding and 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 Jamie's taking away his heart. It's his heart. Mm-hmm. King Mark, was she in situationship during the 10-year self-dating period or before? I'm thinking it's probably throughout the entirety, because in the bachelorette party, the girls were all asking about when was the last time they had sex, and she pleaded the fifth. So what that mean? If you've been celibate for 10 years, wouldn't you say I've been celibate for 10 years versus I plead the fifth? That's because she just did it last week. She was in a situation last week. Charles says she had friends with benefits during those 10 years and she thought that was going to spark a relationship, but it come on, brother. Let the men folks speak, honey. When men speak, ladies, be quiet and let them talk. Thank you, Charles. Charles says she had friends with benefits during those 10 years and she thought that was going to spark a relationship, but it didn't. And another thing, something happened in her apartment. I think she was shacking up. She says she's never lived with a man, but I'm starting to put things together because she wants to get rid of her condo. She says she don't mind getting rid of it. So why you want to get rid of your condo, Deonna? What happened in that apartment? Prayerfully, nothing bad happened. You know what I mean? Just read between the lines. Prayerfully, she was not hurt in that apartment. Something really, really bad happened to her in the apartment, and so she wants to get rid of it. But maybe she was shacking up and he left her for another woman and married her in 3 months. You know, that's what they do. Okay. Charles said, I don't know why, but Jamie reminds me of a military man. When I first saw him, I thought he was a vet or currently in the military. Oh, I've never thought about that, Charles. That makes sense. Thumbs up, please. Thumbs up as you come in the room. Thumbs up. I never thought about that because he's no. Do you want to call? Thumbs up. You want to call Daddy? Let's call Daddy. Call Daddy.
How's your grandma?
Grandma is at work.
Grandma.
You can't call Grandma. She's at work. She can't answer her phone.
This one.
Oh, Auntie Rachel?
No, I'm not calling Auntie Rachel.
Call Daddy. Call Daddy. Here go M from Michael. Okay. Go. And a 4-year-old. My kids are 20 years apart. I have a 4-year-old and a 24-year-old. This is my 24-year-old and my 4-year-old. Where you going? Lexi? Where are you? Why are you upstairs? Okay, Michael, come back. Come back, Michael. Charles, I didn't think about that. Sit here, call Daddy. So my kids are 20 years apart. 20 years. No. I have to talk, so I think you need to be over here. I think you need to be over here.
No.
Hey, Michael.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
Okay, you can't talk to Daddy while I'm doing this. Let Daddy say hi. Wait, let's say hi. Let Daddy say hi. Say hi, Daddy.
Hi, Daddy.
Go. Charles, that makes sense. I never thought about that. I think maybe he might have a little OCD himself. Charles says maybe she has some bad memories in the townhouse regarding relationships. Yep, that's what I'm saying. Maybe she was shacking up. Michael, run that down. Put that down. Put that down. Okay. Yes, I'm thinking something terrible happened. Maybe they was checking him. He left her, married the other girl next door. Okay. Charles says she doesn't want to hang on to them due to her new marriage, and she doesn't want it to alter her feeling towards Greg. Oh, that's deep. So you think somebody was laying the pipe? You think somebody was laying pipe, Charles? You think so? Somebody was laying some pipe. This is my book, The Naked Wife. It's on Amazon. My blog is. I'm going to be getting my blog up and alive. So let me read you the Minute Man. So is this what Elizabeth is saying? Have you seen the Minute Man? Go ahead, Melissa. Oh, okay, she didn't come back. Okay, let me see. Have you seen the Minute Man?
No.
Mm. Hmm. Michael, sit and put that down. Thank you. No, no. Mm, Minute Man. Where's the Minute Man? Mm. Okay, Lexi's coming back. Go back in the living room with Lexi. Oh, have you seen the Minute Man? 219. Go with Lexi. Take the phone with you. You can take the phone. 219. Okay, he said he's gonna call you back. Hold the phone until he call you back. All right. Have you seen the Minute Man? Y'all tell me if this sounds familiar to Beth's problems, okay? Have you seen the Minute Man? One. No, 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 don't. That's not for you to call. You only press M for Michael, okay? Give me the phone. Give it to me. Okay. Go to the games. Let me see you go to the games. Do your star falls, please. Star falls. Okay. Minute Man. Have you seen the Minute Man? Wait a minute. King Marcia, is Iris doing oral variations to keep content while she keeps him waiting? Yes. Yes. In my other video, I said I don't watch Unfiltered because I can't stand Jamie Otis, but I try to read up some. Okay. Have you seen the Minute Man? Maybe y'all could tell me if this is what Beth is dealing with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it goes all the way to 18, 19, and 20. That's it. Imagine that is your sex life for 11 years. I'm not even sure how I got pregnant, but I guess that explains why we only have one child. You've heard of the Minute Man? Well, hold on to your hats, ladies. What about the 22nd man? I think at this point, I would be glad for a Minute Man. We could have sex during a commercial break, be finished, and forget that we had sex. You know what upsets me the most of all? Most of all, it is not so much that he only lasts 20 seconds. What upsets me is that he will not try to get any help. Won't go to the doctor, lose weight, or exercise. So for our 10th year anniversary, he came home with some Viagra. But there was no difference. What? I'm gonna have to pay for the paid version. It's not here?
No.
I don't know. Maybe we left. Castle left. Came home with some Viagra, but there was no difference. I thought that was the magic pill. Have you ever seen dogs have sex? Bam, 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 the end. That's it. That's my sex life. It is so frustrating. It's driving me crazy. I'm to the point now that I don't even want to have sex with him. I am tired of getting all excited, thinking that something is going to happen, only to spend the next 20 seconds trying to get it up. And that's just a waste. This too funny. This too funny. This is too funny. Just too funny. No romance, no intimacy, no calls or texts throughout the day, from the time he leaves for work in the morning until he comes home to flop down in front of the TV. I don't see or hear from him. At first, I will call text man to think about me and my needs. I suggested counseling, but he asked for what? So maybe Beth might be onto something. This is my last one. I gotta send it to somebody. Okay. Beth might be onto something, y'all. Beth might be onto something. So yes, that's basically it. Beth went for the jugular. She was like, I'm going vicious, as Beauty says. He was vicious. Harsh, vicious, mean, went for his ego. She was like, you came for me, I'm coming for you. Beth don't need to be married. Beth don't need to be married. Math don't need to be married. Amber don't need to be married. Keith and Iris don't need to be married. They're not ready. They need intensive counseling before they talk about marriage, getting married, and staying married. This is not gonna work. So what y'all think about the minute? Have you seen the minute, ma'am? What y'all think? You think Beth know what she's talking about? Let me share this out. Remember to share this out. If you have a community tab, please be so sure to share this out. And did y'all see that part when did I say that he left? Oh, I didn't say that part. Jamie leaves. He packed his bag and he left. And again, I appreciate that. I appreciate him leaving because as women, we don't know when to be quiet. You know, we keep going, we keep going, we keep going. And sometimes we just need to be quiet. And I'm glad that he packed his stuff and he was like, I'm not going to take this. I'm leaving. And he left. So I think that was very good for him to leave. And for us women, wives, tone it down a little bit. Don't be going at him like that. Okay? Don't be going at him like that. Okay, there's some other things I can say, but I don't want people to read wrong into what I'm saying because sometimes we cause some things, you know what I mean? Because we don't know to shut your mouth. We don't know when to shut up and be quiet. We don't know, don't be pointing your fingers in your husband's face. That's rude and disrespectful. Don't be doing that. You ain't no good, and you don't do that. Don't do that to your husband, okay? It's not good. This phone is getting on my nerves, child. It's not good. It is not good at all to be doing all of those things for your husband. And Beth needs to learn that. And probably because she goes like that to her father. She don't respect her. Well, let me not say she don't respect her father because I don't know. They have a very weird relationship. So maybe she's thinking that this is how you talk to a man. This is how you treat a man. And that's not how. My dad taught me a lot of things about my husband and respect him and honor him and make sure the man you marry, you admire him and learn to shut up, shut your mouth. Sometimes you need to shut your mouth. Just learn to shut up. You don't need to always be going at him. You don't need to always have the last say. You don't have to, just sometimes you just need to be quiet and shut your lips. Don't be going at him like that. Okay? And so I just don't think she's ready. Beth is not ready. It's almost 9 o'clock, and I give my baby his bath already. All right, my beloveds, let me know your thoughts. I'm going to do another video on the whole Amber situation, but I'm going to do a little bit of research. Today is Thursday or Friday. Today's Thursday because I have red on. My job union, we're supposed to wear red every Thursday, so this Thursday. So maybe tomorrow evening or maybe tomorrow morning while the baby is asleep, I can do another quick video on the whole Amber Matt situation. So make sure you guys look for that. Please share this out. Please invite a friend. If you know any Married at First Sight friend, just send them my link and tell them, to come and watch and enjoy. And please subscribe. Please be sure to subscribe. And I really love and appreciate you guys. Thank you, Charles, King Mark, Beauty, Ralph Strucken. Who else came on and chatted with me a little bit? And on my other video that the internet was acting up. So I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Join me next Wednesday. I'm trying to figure out the timing. I think I need to do the taping the second time around because I noticed more people jump on later versus if I start taping at 8:30, I don't get a lot of people on. But around 9:30, a lot of people came on. Like I had like 20 people on last night around 9:30, 10 when after I was ready to get on. So check this out. Join me again next Wednesday evening for the live review, and then I'll do the recap supposedly Thursday morning, but I just couldn't get up today. And then I'm gonna do that video on Matt and Amber, and I have a few other clips to do. Remember all of my other content, my dating content. Please be sure to watch, share them out, invite a friend. Love you guys. Love you, love you, love you. Leave all your comments and I will respond. Okay. Love you. Bye. Appreciate you guys. Thanks.